What is going on, guys? This is Spade, and I wanted to actually get out and do this video actually out in my normal spot with the car and hanging out and just going around the car talking about some things. But this is going to be a video on the ownership of my 540 over the past year and a half. It's almost coming up on 2 years. I do believe in June it'll be 2 years. But so far, whenever I was looking into this car, everyone was telling me, no, don't get a V8 BMW because the M62 TUs are known for timing guide failure, cooling issues. One of the common ones which did happen to me is the cooling fans just shattering apart and taking stuff with it. That actually did happen to me. In the video right now, I do have a video playing in the background that my friend Jeff shot. He runs Vlonix Media. We shot this about a month, maybe 2 months after I got the car. Done pretty well on views and stuff, but this was literally how I got the car. I've done nothing to the car at this point. This was how I got it. I keep saying a lot, but so far nothing major has happened to where I've had to tear down the motor or anything like that. I've only changed the oil 3 times since I've gotten the car. Not anything crazy. Everything on this car so far is maintenance, never a repair situation for me. So just do your homework. Like when I bought the car, I was told that the timing guides were on the way out. The Vanos was fucked, and get that checked out. The transmission still has that issue to where if you're driving in overdrive and you're just going from a stop, it'll bog out really hard because the overdrive gears are fucked up in it. Like there's not enough fluid in the trans, I believe. I'm not 100% sure what causes that, but it doesn't hinder the drivability of it at all. That's one of the really good things that I like about it. It's great. I can still drive it. I've driven it every day for almost 2 years without any issue. Whenever I got the car, I took it to my shop. At the time I was working at Firestone. I took it to the shop. We got it up in the air, dropped the oil pan to check for the timing guides to see if they were broken, because if you drop the oil pan, you'll be able to see little pieces and stuff like that broken off and see if something's going wrong there. We found nothing on the car wrong with the timing guides. Vanos is broken, so you got that weird Vanos knock that happens on the car, but that's just something that happens, and as sad as that is, it happens, but it doesn't affect the drivability of the car. This is an old video of mine, but nothing really affects the drivability of it, and I'm able to drive it every day. I did put some money into the motor when I got it for upgrades, but that's really it. Maintenance wise, this car hasn't been bad to me at all. Now electrical stuff is a different story. Like I've had to replace all the interior lights because when I got the car, those were flickering really badly. I'm not sure if it was just the previous owner put some really cheapo ones in there, and they weren't really working that well, but I just bought an error-free set from eBay for about 20 bucks, put them in, fine. So now I have all my hyper white LED lighting inside the car, and the doors and the puddle lights, whenever you open the doors. I have currently my front passenger turn signal, as you can see in this shot right here on the fender, that's not working, but all the other blinkers are, but it's not throwing a light code. Not sure why, but some of the stuff that's on this car didn't come optioned with this car when it was made. So with that being said, that means those lights are wired into the fog lights, which were an aftermarket add-on. They weren't really part of it. Some of the things that I've done to the car personally, I put on most recently the all-white Cosmos XT005R wheels, which I love. I love those wheels. Last March, I put on the carbon fiber hood and the carbon fiber trunk. For those of you that have seen the videos about that, trunk is still in really good shape. The hood itself, though, which pisses me off, like the grills and the vents, the gel coat's coming up, and because of the high heat dissipation from blowing over them. So I have to get those sanded down and high temp automotive cleared to make those go a little bit better in the long run. I do have some rock chips in the front of the hood too, so ultimately I'm probably going to get the whole hood stripped and re-cleared in a high temp automotive clear, and then I'm probably going to expel clear wrap the hood to protect further, but that's about a $1,500 investment to just get all that done. But anyways, I'm not sure where I want to go with this. Like, I really just kind of wanted to have a good shot of the car in the background of this video. But in short, people are going to tell you to stay away from the V8 BMWs before 2012, I think so, just because of the engine that's in them. It's rough. It is. If you get one that's not taken care of, it could be a nightmare. It really, really could be a nightmare. But for me, I don't have that issue because this car actually was pretty well maintained. I just don't know. Like right now, I'm at about 150,000 miles on the engine, and it's still the original timing guides. Or original to me. I don't know if they were replaced at some point in time, but I've never replaced them. And the car still runs good. It has like a little diesel knock to it, but that's the Vanos that causes that weird diesel knock, which is a very generic 540 thing that happens. An LS swap and T56 swap is still in the works in this car. It is still going to get done. I just don't have a solid timeline on when. I'm still pricing out people that'll do it and that aren't scared to, because a few of the people that I had set up to try to take care of this, they were scared to do it. But when it gets done, I'm not worried about the creature comforts. It's literally going to be a summer weekend car, so I don't really care about the AC aspect. I don't care about the gauges working because I'm putting on a race pack to make that actually all the gauges work and be able to relay my information when I want. But overall, the car looks good. I'm happy where it is. I got the carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber trunk, carbon fiber roof spoiler recently that my friend Jared gave to me. And then I got my wheels I want. The car is getting to where I want it slowly but surely. But I really wanted to relay the fact that you don't need to be scared off by something just because everyone says it's bad. Just do your research on it. Make sure it's something that you're prepared to take on in the long run. But for me, I never really liked E39s, and then I got this and it grew on me, and it grew on me fast. I love this car. I love the looks that my car gets. And I say my car because I get told all the time that my car looks way different than most people would have taken it. And that's what I like about it. And then I teased the wrap on Instagram. I'll actually pull that up now. I teased the wrap on Instagram that we're going to be doing. I'm not going to show the full thing, but I teased it and didn't get a lot of, feedback or anything like that, but I just teased it. That's a tease for the wrap that we're going for. Again, might not be for everybody, but I like it, and that's what I care about. It's going to match well with the wheels, and it's going to match well with the carbon. So that'll probably be fully done into February, maybe, but we'll see. We're going to try to get this thing pretty for show season this year. I'm probably not going to take it out to shows, but I do want to take it out and park it and be proud of it. I'm proud of it right now, but it still doesn't have the bumper painted, which doesn't bother me, but it bothers some people. Uncovered some very, very shitty Bondo work on the car after detailing it, so the wrap is more to cover those imperfections up instead of spending about $4,000 getting it painted, which I don't mind, but I was still going to wrap it anyways, so I don't want to spend $4,000 getting the car repainted plus another $2,000 to $3,000 on a wrap, whereas I can just wrap it now, keep the wrap for 2 to 3 years, because if you take care of a wrap, it'll last a while. So if you take care of it, it'll last a while. I might get 2 years out of it and then take it off, paint the car. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to give you this update. Don't be scared to take on a car because people tell you it's not good or gonna be a headache. Every car can be a headache. Doesn't matter. You just need to be prepared for it. But so far, all I've done on this one is general maintenance. I haven't had any major issues that have kept me from being able to drive this car every day for almost 2 years. But anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.